you want, what you want. Come on. What you want, what you want. Come on. What you want. Come on. What you want.
Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and this weekend I finally got to see was Avengers Age of Ultron. This is the second sequel to the Avengers franchises and brought back all the cast members back from the first Avenger movie, and Joss Whedon did return to direct this second film. And I should tell you, this second film, Age of Ultron, is very good. It had a good storyline and it brought back all the characters and all the big, huge, explosive, and there's like action everywhere. Everywhere you see is just all the actions to it. And just so you all know, there won't be any spoilers, so it'll be spoiler free, so nothing to spoil. So I'm gonna keep this movie nice and short and nothing to spoil about. But I should tell you, it is worth watching it. You can even watch it again and again and again until it comes to Blu-ray and DVD. So this movie is actually about where now the Avengers are now finally together, finally banding together and fighting to what's right and protecting the Earth. And for some strange idea that both Stark and Banner decide to make Project Ultron, and somehow something really goes wrong. Ultron gets all the information, knows about them, and all he wants to create is total domination to the world. And so now the Avengers has to assemble once more to defeat Ultron. So there's more confrontations to them, and there's more humorous and comedy that's happening. Better than unlike the first one. The first one did have some humorous, some comedian scenes, but for this second film, it had a lot of comedy scenes. But it's really fun, and how Joss Whedon put it all together to bring all the elements, something you never see what's gonna come, or some big surprise that might happen. It's all the above, and Joss Whedon did a great movie to make this Age of Ultron come into life. But some reason there are a few feedbacks that I have to say, and such as where Ultron gets all being sarcastic at times, getting all this sarcasm in him. I mean, sometimes I take for some sarcasms that he does, but when there's some sarcasm that are that's really unnecessary, that he doesn't really have to be sarcastic about that. That's taking it too much about it. But I mean, I could take it, but it was just a little annoying. And as for some reason that the pool where Thor went in, it kind of didn't make no sense, but it sort of explained, but not really too much. I mean, not until the third sequel of Thor. I forgot the name of the title though, but they make weird titles for Thor. I mean, we had Thor Dark World, and now we have the third Thor that'll be upcoming soon. I think either next year or probably in 2017. And we also have more confrontations between Stark and Cap, so they're going head to head at each other, and that's where it begins, almost beginning of the Civil War, the civil rivalries between Stark and Captain. So that might happen. And also we get to see Vision, so technically they spoiled it for us, so surprisingly they did have Vision of it. I mean, some people, they said there's too many characters, and they put too many characters, they all scrunching on, trying to bring them all together to make the best Ultimate Avenger movie ever. But it didn't bother me. I didn't care if they add more characters. If they want to add more characters, they should add more characters. So I didn't mind about it. So gladly they brought Vision in. I thought at first, wait a minute, who's this guy? And somebody told me it's Vision. I said, oh shit, yeah, that's right, Vision. He's the robot, and I think he was created by Ultron. He was created by Ultron, and at first he's a bad guy. During the comic films, he's the bad guy throughout some comic book series, but then after a while he turns good again, so he joins up with the Avengers. And that's where it brings out all the battle, like the climactic battle clash between the Avengers and Ultron, and along with his Ultron bots. It's like so extraordinary. Including there were the twins Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. For Aaron Johnson from Kick-Ass, when he played Quicksilver, I think he did a good job playing as Quicksilver. But technically, I didn't understand about the Russian accent. I mean, they're trying to make the story a little different from their... Make it a little different, like their origin story background. Because I thought, like, originally, because during the comic films that both the twins were related to Magneto, so that was Magneto's kids. But since they didn't want to put Magneto or reference about Magneto's kids, they're just like only twins that live in Russia, and they have all these superpowers just randomly. And there's like a love interest relationship between Black Widow and the Hulk. So I guess they were trying to make like love relationship. Black Widow, she always loves to woo the other superheroes. Like she did it on. She kind of did it on Stark, but not too much. But then Winter Soldier, she did the same thing with Captain America, and now she's doing the exact same thing for the Hulk. So I guess because right after that, the only one now she's really might be interested is Thor, but technically Thor is not interested of girls with black leather tights and join up with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but she is a part of the Avengers. And also, finally, we got to see the Hulkbuster in action. So we saw the big epic scene between Hulk and Iron Man in his Hulkbuster. It is so epic. That's like my most favorite scene ever. But overall, I'm thinking that if it's worth watching and see it again, I think so too, because I probably might go back to the movie theaters and watch it again. And this time I'll probably watch it in 3D. Because during the weekend I went to see it in regular day. It was just me and my girlfriend. We watched it. We loved it so much. We were like all in the action. We just had our chair. We were so tense and so excited to see what's going to happen. And technically there is someone is gonna die, and I'm not gonna tell you who it is. If you want to know, you gotta watch it and enjoy. So just to rate Avengers Age of Ultron, I would have to give it a 8.6 out of 10. For a movie like this, for Avengers Age of Ultron, it is worth watching it. It is good, but sometimes the story gets a little too mushy. It was like rushing in just to bring like all the characters in, just to see all the action that's going to happen, like running around so fast and coming out, and all of a sudden the big huge epic fight between the Avengers and Ultron once again. And James Spader did a good job of doing the voice of Ultron. I think he did good, but he got at least lay low on the sarcasm, like I said. But once again, if you want to see this movie, it's worth watching it. And I'll see it again I'll probably watch it like 5 times or 6 times. I'll probably wait till I keep on watching it when it comes on Blu-ray and DVD. But I'll be looking forward for it. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off. His saying is, peace!